his oblation for all his vows. Okay? When you say something for the Lord, and you confess something out your mouth, and you swear something to God, and you're going to do something to God, you're making a vow to him, because that's you. This is your personal self. This is you giving something to the Most Holy. And for all his freewill offerings, which they will offer unto the Lord for a burnt offering, ye shall offer at your own will a male without blemish, or a beeves of the sheep, or of the goats. 20. But whatsoever hath a blemish, that shall not be offered, for it shall not be acceptable for you. Now, I've heard that these people are actually making sacrifices in this day and age, calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, and doing these moon Sabbaths, and they're making sacrifices unto the Lord. And we want to know, what sheep do you own? What cattle? What cows? What do you own? What animal do you have that you know is free of blemishes and spots and nothing's wrong with it? Because I'm sure you go getting your meat from the butcher. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what acts you're performing before the Most High God, trying to prove points to people. Let's keep on reading. Let's keep on reading. I'm doing all this because there's so much craziness going on amongst the people right now. It's confusing so many people because people are lost. People are confused. They're finding out that this Christianity is nothing but a pack of bullshit. But then when they get out of Christianity, they running around from here and there trying to find stuff and find someone telling them the truth. And then they run into these groups and these people and these things with all these rituals and practices that they can't do because they are not priests of the Most High God. And if they were, you can't make an offering to God on a burnt offering because you don't know what you're offering. You can't do that. Nowhere does it say when Israel's in captivity, they shall be making offerings and sacrifices unto the Lord. All right, let's finish this up. There shall be no blemish therein. 22. Blind. How y'all know the animal that y'all call yourself sacrificing wasn't blind? Broken or maimed or having any wean or scurvy or scabs. Just a scab. Just an animal out there and he accidentally get a little teeny cut and it make over a scab. You can't give that to the Lord. You shall not offer these unto the Lord, or make an offering by fire of them upon the altar unto the Lord. Either a bullock or a lamb that hath anything superfluous or lacking in his parts, that mayest thou offer for a free will offering, but for a vow it shall not be accepted. Okay. Ye shall not offer unto the Lord that which is bruised. Stop. Y'all know how it goes. He was bruised for your iniquity. So he was beat, y'all claim, damn near half to death. He couldn't have been offered up to the Lord. God will accept no thing that's been bruised. Do you hear me? He will, or crushed, or broken, or cut. Huh? He was cut. Didn't they say they put lashes in his back? He was all cut up. Neither shall ye make any offering thereof in your land. Neither from a stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread of your God of any of these, because their corruption is in them. Let's see what he said. What did he say over here in Colossians? But Christ is all. The barbarian, the Scythians, the Jew, the Greek, the circumcised, the uncircumcised. It's all in Christ. So he could never have been a sacrifice for you. He could never have been a sacrifice on the altar of anybody's sticks standing up in the air or altar down on the ground. Let's keep on going. I think I'm going to finish up 24. Neither shall ye make an offering thereof in the land. Neither from the stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread of your God of any of these, because their corruption is in them, and blemishes be in them. They shall not be accepted for you. Now, who came and died for you? Who came? Let's go ahead. Let's go over here to Zechariah. And see, you guys are taking people down paths that they shouldn't go. And actually, you are making it more difficult for these people in the eye of God, because God doesn't have mercy the way you see mercy. God doesn't have a system where, I didn't know. I thought I was doing the right thing. Oh, okay, honey. Come on. No, it doesn't work like that. That's why he always sends you someone to give you an understanding so that you don't do these things. But this is to Israel. Those that are not Hebrew Israelites don't get this teaching. They can't understand what I'm saying, because that doesn't make any sense. Jesus said, and the Bible says, if you're going to accept this, you got to accept that. No, I don't. I only accept what thus the Most High God has said, and that's it. He never said a word in the New Testament. Not one. Matter of fact, he even warned you that there's nothing new under the sun. Don't prepare for nothing new to come. What I said goes from Genesis to Malachi, and that's it. It's done. The book is written. That's it. Let's read verse 1. In that day there shall be a fountain opened to the house of David and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem for sin and for uncleanliness. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will cut off the names of the idols out of the land. The name, the Holy Ghost, Jesus, the Greek statues, all these things that you know of, all these idols, abominations, they're going to be cut out. And they shall no more be remembered. And also I will cause the prophets and the unclean spirits to pass out of the land. Ain't y'all happy? All of them standing around there trying to tell you they know what thus saith the Lord. They are doing the moon Sabbath. They keep the Sabbath. The Sabbath is not every 7 days. It's based on the moons. He said, I'm going to cast them all out. And it shall come to pass, verse 3, that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother that begot him shall say unto him, Thou shalt not live, for thou speakest lies in the name of the Lord. And his father and his mother that begot him shall thrust him through when he prophesieth. Oh, can you wait for that day? Verse 4. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophet shall be ashamed, every one of his vision, every one of you who, I have a dream, I dream dreams, oh, I this, I that, oh, I tell you, this is how we're supposed to be doing it. They're wrong, we're right. Just wait. We always tell y'all at lietomeno more.org, let time be the prover. It said, when he hath prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. They standing around in these clown suits deceiving people. They fresh out of the church, or people are seeking and searching for hope, trying to figure out what's going on, because we know this Christianity stuff is a lie. And then they run into you. You got on all these rough garments. Look at me. I'm special. I'm called by God. I weareth the clothing. Look at me. I'm different. They don't have. I've got a beard, and I've got a fancy suit on and a stupid hat. But he shall say, I am no prophet. I am a husbandman. For a man taught me to keep cattle from my youth. You're just a laborer. You're just a worker. And one shall say unto him, What are these wounds in thine hand? Then he shall answer, Those with which I was wounded in the house of my friend. In other words, meaning, I got these from running with the roadies. My buddies and I, we all blemished up, and we all, see, you can't be a priest of the Most High God and be all tattooed up, pierced everywhere, cut up, and maimed up. That's not a prophet of the Most High God. Where'd you get them cuts set in your hand, boy? Well, we were fooling around over there, and my hand got cut. My friends, he said, Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the shepherd shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones, meaning I'm going to get rid of all y'all. I'll use the young ones that don't know all the bullshit that you've been taught, all the bullshit that you've been doing, all the stuff you running around here telling people. I'll go to the little ones. And it shall come to pass in verse 8, that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them. I'm going to take all that bullshit you learned over there. I'm going to take all that lie that they've been telling you, all those things they've been teaching you, everything that you have learned. I'm going to take you through the fire, and I'm going to refine you as silver is refined. And they will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, It is my people. And they shall say, The Lord is my God. You see? You people running around here teaching all this stuff. You're telling Israel lie upon lie. You tell them they got to learn a precept upon precept, line upon line, little here, little there. Everything you are teaching the people, everything you are telling the people is a lie. We know when to celebrate a certain Sabbath, and we know there are no priest that God has brought forth and said he is a priest of the Most High God and he can do a sacrifice. How the hell you going to do a sacrifice to him in bondage? You got Lucifer telling you none of these things and none of these people, none of them have anything to do with me. I'm the heathen. But yet, you continue to believe the lies that man tells you, instead of trying to seek the truth out, instead of trying to learn. Hush. Be quiet. Hear from God. Stop asking God and listen to God. Just like here, when you first come to LieToMeNoMore.org, you may come in on a video that there's 192 videos. Stop asking questions. Sit down. Be quiet. Listen. Learn. You will not get your answer. We're not like I said, we're not a crystal ball. We don't even have all the answers. The Father hasn't revealed everything. We're not God. God knows everything. There's no man over here on this planet living. Even Lucifer, he didn't know everything, but he knew quite a bit. He was kicked out of heaven. He knew quite a bit. But he didn't know everything. Just take your time. All you got is time. Because you're just waiting on Elijah to come back. Stop being so hasty. Sit down. If you are allowed to by the Most Holy. People want to know where to start at watching videos. I mean, all the videos are uniquely different. They all have a message, or they tell a story about something you've been lied to about. So, but you can go all the way back to the very first video if you want to. Just go to the videos and click on it and see the list and start at the bottom. But it doesn't matter where you start. Because everything here at LieToMeNoMore.org is a message of learning.